Hey Taurus, welcome to your New Year read. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket, or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys from now to the end of December, as well as take a look into what you could expect in the new year. Of course, it may resonate right now, it may resonate down the line, so we'll just see. So starting off with some animal oracle messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have for Taurus, please? From now to the end of December. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December? Hold on. Any messages for Taurus? Okay. We have the beaver. You guys are very hardworking and determined to complete a project or to finish what you started. I like it. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now? Okay, nope, that's way too many, Spirit. Way too many. Any messages for Taurus? Thank you. The raccoon. Some of you are in hiding, or you've been hiding your talents, your gifts, and you're needing to put your work out there. Also, we have the moss. So the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Some of you are having a hard time not comparing yourself or your journey to other people. Like, you've been investing your time, your energy into your work, into some sort of talent or gift, but you can't help but notice other people and their journey and their progress, and they're at this point. How come I'm not there too? I've been putting this much time and this much energy, but I'm nowhere near where they are. And you're needing to not compare your own progress, your own journey towards other people, all right? Because we're all on different paths. When we look at this person, okay, it looks like this, but below the surface, there's probably much more that we do not see, all right? There's much more below the surface. And so some of you are needing to snap out of the shadowy side of you, with not, again, compare your talents, your gifts to other people. Everybody has their own special qualities. You have yours, there's only one of you, and everyone else has their own special thing about themselves that make them unique, right? We're all different, and so never compare yourself to other people's journey, okay? You guys are very hardworking, very determined to go after your dreams and after your goals and complete your projects and investing your time wisely and carefully. You're very detail orientated, and you also work well with teams and with other people and groups. All your hard work, you should definitely be proud of yourself. Also, with that moth energy, you guys might be going through a bit of a rough time, and maybe that's why you are hiding your talents, or not really putting yourself out there, because you might just be going through a bit of a rocky time. With the moth energy, we tend to compare ourselves to other people, like, oh, they have it so much easier than me, and this, that. But the truth is, we never really know what other people are going through, and on the surface, yes, it might look one way, but we actually have no idea. So we all go through issues, even people who are famous or rich or this and that. Like, oh, I wish my life was like this person's. But at the end of the day, we all go through the same struggles. We all go through pain. We all go through heartbreak. We all go through challenges. No one misses out on that stuff. I know right now you might be going through a bit of a hard time and you're thinking everybody else has it easier than you, but that's not always the case. And unfortunately, you just might be going through the ringer right now. But what you can do is look at the lessons that you can take from these experiences and use that to your benefit moving forward, okay? You guys are very talented, very gifted, and you deserve to put your work out there and be proud of yourself and to not worry about what other people think of you, right? Because what matters is, at the end of the day, is if you enjoy and if you like your things and if you like your talents and you feel fulfilled doing whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter what other people think. Is not their life. Their opinion should not determine how you live yours. Okay, I'm gonna get the book. So the beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, and family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by the way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, happy and meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. And to bring into balance, physical labor and selfless service. So whatever you've been investing and working towards, and this could be relating more to your career or your studies or your talents or hobbies, something maybe around, you know, almost like wands energy. It may take a lot of time to get off the ground and to build that solid foundation. And I know sometimes it can be tiring and draining and hard to stay motivated, or can't help but compare your progress to other people's, right? I understand that, and trust me, I feel you on that. Like, we all go through that. You guys are really needing to be mindful, okay? Because what you think is what you attract. And if you are feeling exhausted, or you're feeling tired, or you're seeming to slip into old mindsets, or you start doubting your progress, or you start getting in your own way, becoming your own blockage, you really need to reconnect to yourself, take some time out for you, do some self-care, and fill your cup up first. Recharge that battery up, because you might be feeling worn out and you may not even recognize it. So the raccoon, talented, shadowy, and in hiding. The raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tendency, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow sides point to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other time it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend and exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive and starving artist. And to bring it to balance, make new work. So maybe it's time for you guys to start up a new project, or even teaching yourself a new skill. For some, maybe you don't resonate with that, but perhaps maybe in the new year you might just say, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up an instrument and I'm gonna teach myself how to play the guitar, the ukulele, the piano. And you know what, anybody, and I can say so for myself, because never in a million years did I think I could play music at all. But I can, and you can too. Anyone really can. You just have to be patient and put the time in to actually teach yourself and learn the instrument. And like, once you understand it, you can't unlearn it. It's kind of like a bicycle. Once you learn how to bike, once you figure it out, you can't unlearn it. And that's kind of the same thing. So for those who are like, oh, I'm not talented enough, or I can't sing, yes, the hell you can. Why are you putting that limitation on yourself, you know? So you guys may need to step out of your comfort zone, give it a little try, you know? If you don't want to commit to buying an instrument, you could go rent one, okay? I don't know why I'm talking about music. Some of you maybe really are considering stepping into making some music or creating some work, or even if it's not music, some sort of creative endeavor. You don't have to be good at it. Just as long as you enjoy it and you have fun with it, why not, you know? It's good, it's great for your soul. So, you know, I'm just saying, some of you might need to consider doing that from now to the end of December, or even in the new year, okay? And stop hiding your talents. And then we have the moth, impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The moth is sure that the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. Ties back in with the beaver, burnout, right? It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic and whimsical. When out of balance, idolizes others and jittery. And to bring it to balance, finish a project. So the raccoon talks about starting a project, and the moth talks about finishing it. So whatever you start, you finish. And that was the first thing I said with the beaver. Finish what you started. We go full circle with the animal oracle messages. So it's like, you're not maybe the one to initiate a project, but once you get going, you're not a quitter. You don't quit, you don't stop, you stay consistent with it. And so you're needing to start whatever this project is in any realm, I don't care what it is, and follow through with it, stay committed, put that steady effort in, and finish that shit, because you just might make some real beautiful things. We're going to pull some tarot messages just to kind of get a feel of where you guys are from now to the end of December. What is this? Strength in the reverse and the Ace of Swords just came out. Yeah, you guys are tired, you guys are exhausted, you need to take a break, because when you're in the mindset of drained, when you're in the mindset, oh my god, why, it feels like as if there's like a hair. So you guys, from now to the end of December, you're really needing to focus on getting your strength back up. We're going to keep these cards. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. From now to the end of December. Okay, this deck's ready, I guess. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. We have Death in the reverse. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. The Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Hermit, Nine of Swords, Prince of Wands. Also, Three of Cups as well, so there might be some opportunities to celebrate as we are in the holiday season. So, first thing that came up was Strength and the Ace of Swords. So Strength in the reverse, you guys are clearly exhausted, clearly reaching a place where you're needing to ground and take care of yourself and recharge your battery and basically get your strength back up so that you're able to move forward with a clear mind and a clear perspective moving forward. You have an idea of what you're trying to create, what you're trying to complete, the goals you have in mind, and what you're doing, which path you're going down. All right, because when you're in this mindset, when you're feeling drained, when you're feeling exhausted, this is also Leo energy, you're unable to actually get things done or stay motivated, right? It's kind of, again, that shadowy raccoon, that shadowy moth, woe is me kind of energy. And you're needing to recognize that, but also focus on getting your strength back up so that you can snap out of this energy. There might be something from your past that you're having a difficult time understanding or accepting. With Death in the reverse, there is some sort of resistance here. Now, I don't know if it's because there's this lack of clarity or there's lack of closure, and you might be trying to understand a situation, or you might be looking back at something that came to an end and you're trying to understand it with the perception you have now. Because it looked as if you walked away from something or someone walked away from you. There could have been some sort of fallout or drama, something that was just dramatic, where you might have been at odds with somebody. And so it's like you're trying to get clarity, or you're trying to look at something from a different perspective. It might be a bit exhausting. It might be very draining. That might be also why you're needing to take some time out for you to recharge your battery, because it's just a lot. It's intense. It's intense energy, and you're definitely in your head about something with the Nine of Swords. You're trying to gain enlightenment about a situation with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. Like, it's like as if you are tossing and turning at nighttime, thinking about a situation or thinking about what went down, what went wrong, looking at all the angles of the situation. But it's a lot. It's intense, and it's draining you emotionally, mentally. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can't, like, it's just kind of hurting my head a little bit. Virgo. Oh shit, not Virgo, Taurus. Some of you may have strong Virgo placements in your chart. I wanted to call you Virgo, so some of you could be connecting with a Virgo. We also have Scorpio out here, and we have the Prince of Wands, so there will be movements. There is some sort of movement. I kind of want to look into the Prince of Wands and see what that's about. Maybe it's this breakthrough, or you're getting some sort of clarity. Talking about the Prince of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Talking about the Prince of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Prince of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. Tell me the Prince of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from now to the end of December. This is specific, y'all. Tell me the Prince of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is unrelated to whatever this ending or this lack of clarity, this anxiety. This is completely unrelated to that situation. There's something else here. There's something probably regarding your finances, regarding some sort of passion or endeavor, creative expression. In here with this Ace of Wands, I think this is relating to starting that project and finishing it, because we have the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. It's like you're making shit happen. You are coming up with a plan, some goals, and you are putting in the work and dedicating yourself with that Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys will also be focusing a lot on your health, your well-being, and eating well, sleeping enough, and also getting enough exercise, and just really making sure you're taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. But yeah, so there's something new being brought towards you. Let's look at it like this here. There's something new being brought towards you, a new idea, some sort of passionate, exciting thing. And this is clarifying the Prince of Wands. So obviously you're moving towards it with a very clear mindset of how you're going to move forward. Like, you have a plan. This is also Aquarius energy. Like, there's a lot of movement, lots of movement. And I do want to look into this Ace of Swords real quick before we get into your 2021 spread. Starting the Ace of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could be some sort of truth, or you guys need to speak up about your truth. Ace of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. From now to the end of December, tell me about this Ace of Swords. Ooh, Princess of Swords. So some of you are speaking your truth, getting something off your chest. This could be related to this death in the reverse energy, something that came to an end, but like you feel like you need to say something to fully close the door or get something off your mind. Okay. Woo, Hierophant. It did come out in the reverse and then it flipped itself upright. So this could be, okay, alright, 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Prince of Cups, Alchemist. Okay. So this Ace of Swords is you guys bringing some sort of clarity to a situation, or some sort of, this is you guys speaking your truth to a situation. You've learned so much. Also, this is your energy coming through with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You've learned so many lessons from a situation. You've also learned to embrace your own inner truth. You've learned to speak up about things, speak up about situations, and I feel as if you guys are using your strength, your wisdom to communicate that towards someone. There's some sort of breakthrough here, like wrapping things up, wrapping up loose ends. We have the Hierophant out here, so you've learned many lessons from this experience, and also you speaking your truth. There is a lesson learned. This is talking about major growth here. You are embracing your energy, you're embracing your wisdom and your power that you've gained through these experiences. You're really in your elements here as you are speaking up and as you are communicating some sort of truth, your values. You're feeling so empowered. Like, this is very good. This is very positive. You got a lot to say and you don't care how people take it, because you're just speaking your truth. You're speaking your mind, and it is what it is. People can take it or leave it. You may have gone through some painful things in the past that led to a decision you had to walk away, and now it's like you've gained the strength after a period of trying to sort some things out and look at situations from a different understanding and putting in the work and healing. And now that you've gotten your strength up, it's as if you are speaking your truth or communicating about a situation so that you can free yourself, so that you're able to move forward in a new direction without any of that past baggage. Because clearly with the death in the reverse, something hasn't come full circle yet. And so by you communicating this truth wraps this cycle up once and for all. Like you're laying something to rest, okay? Let's get into your 2021 spread. So I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to use this deck. So let's just jump right into your career. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career. What can Taurus expect in the new year? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances in 2021. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their coin and finances in 2021. Two of Cups, so you guys might be partnering up with somebody, maybe even a partner, romantic partner. Maybe you and your boo are deciding to start up some sort of business. Messages for Taurus, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their finances. Two of Wands, so we got two twos out here. Decisions. Messages for Taurus, oh my god, 222, decision. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Death, King of Swords, and the Lovers in the reverse, Decision. Oh my god, Taurus. So in your work, you got many decisions. Where you're going, what your vision is, what you are starting, what projects you want to invest your time, your energy into. Do you want to collaborate with people? Do you want to work with your partner? What do you want? What's your vision? We have the Nine of Pentacles out here, so you guys have a very solid foundation built for yourself regarding your coin, your finances. You're very confident with the direction you're going down. You've built a very steady foundation, and now you're looking to expand. I feel as if you guys are looking to expand. There's many decisions, as you can tell, with that Two of Cups. Do you want to collaborate with people? Do you want to partner up with people? Do you want to work with your friends, your family, your lover? It's up to you. You may choose to, you may not, but there's an opportunity if you so choose. All right? You might also be meeting someone through your work, and you may end up in a relationship with them. So I'm just saying, in the workplace, you might actually meet somebody and then it might hit it off and like, oh my god, it's my soulmate, because this is soulmate energy. We do have the Two of Wands here, so it's like a fork in the road. You have a decision. Do I go left? Do I go right? You have a decision. Do I stay on my current path, where I'm working currently, the studies, the field I'm in? is this what makes me happy, or is there something more? You have a decision if you want to stay with where you are currently, or if you want to jump off this wheel and try something else. Or maybe do both. I mean, it's all up to you. But you're at a crossroad in 2021 regarding your coin, your finances, your job, and you might take a pause to reevaluate your current circumstances, to decide on what you're going to do. We're going to clarify a little bit just to see what these decisions are, because, like, very broad, very general. Like, I can't really tell you what the decision is. You are weighing out your options, though. You are contemplating, you are thinking about it, you are looking at all angles. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Whatever you end up choosing, have trust in the outcome, okay? Because there's balance here, and it's looking like as long as you stay balanced mentally, emotionally, you take care of yourself, you ground yourself, then you're good making this decision. Make sure you're in the right mindset, though, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Death. So you guys are going through a bit of a transformation regarding your coin, your finances. There's going to be changes. Some are in your control, and some are completely externally out of your control. But I do feel like you guys are needing just to surrender and go with the flow and trust that there's a bigger picture. Some of you may end up leaving a certain job or a certain workplace, or your studies that you currently are in. You might end up having a sudden shift in an idea, or you might end up picking something else up that you never thought you would, and there's going to be some sort of change regarding that area of your life. Again, out of your control. This is Scorpio energy, so something might be coming to an end regarding your finances, and something new is being born, obviously, because every ending is a new beginning. We have the King of Swords out here, though. Trust your ability to make a strategic decision. Literally, it says that at the bottom. We have decision, 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 decision. Oh my god. So you guys got lots of decisions coming up in your work area life in 2021, so get ready for that. But the King of Swords, he knows what he wants. He's not going to waste his time on just anyone or anything. He has a plan, and he executes his goals. Use your logic making this decision, and make sure you're making the decision in a right mindset, in the right headspace, okay? And then we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So, oh shit, not the Hierophant in the reverse, my bad. Some of you are breaking away from something, maybe even contracts and stuff like that. There is no Hierophant out here, but I guess that's for someone intuitively I'm picking up, like contracts, breaking away from something. The Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. Some of you are making the decision to leave a current workplace behind. Maybe it's because something about it is imbalanced, or like you've been investing so much time and energy, but it's like you're not being respected, or the energy isn't reciprocated, or if you're in some sort of partnership, you put more effort in than the other person. It's just very unfair or very unbalanced, and so you might be making a decision to leave that behind. Working, wherever you're working, make sure that you are appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna take a little look into these decisions real quick, just to get an idea. Maybe it'll tell me, maybe not. Maybe we'll just get more twos. Let's just go into the Two of Pentacles for Taurus, Sun, and Rising Venus in 2021. What's this decision for Taurus? What is Taurus weighing out in 2021 regarding their coin finances? Two of Pentacles for Taurus, Sun, and Rising Venus. Any messages for Ace of Wands in the reverse? Ace of Swords in the reverse. What the hell? Okay, two. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. All these came out, they flipped themselves in the reverse. We had the Princess of Swords, Alchemist, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and also the Page of Cups. So some of you are communicating maybe in your current place, your current work, or your partnership, wherever you are. Something's just not working, and you recognize that there's growth in other areas. Or if you were to leave your current place and try something else, there would be much more potential, or much more growth, or much more freedom. And so it's like as if you are communicating that, and you're speaking like, hey, I'm going to try something else. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity, but I quit, or like, I need to go my separate way. We need to break this contract, or I don't know. But like literally we have 3 aces in the reverse. Are you kidding me? So you guys have been weighing out your options. Do I do this? Do I not? Well, clearly you should, because whatever situation you're in, it's not fulfilling. It's not getting you anywhere. It's, if anything, it's making you stuck. It's keeping your energy. It's draining you. It's not fulfilling anymore. And there's so much more out there. So why settle for less? Why settle for a situation you're not even being appreciated or you're enjoying? Like, there's so much more out there. And I think you recognize that. And I think that's why you are making the decision. I need to let this go. And I need to move on with my life to a new chapter with the Alchemist in the upright. So there's so much you want to do with your life. There's so many different paths you want to go down. There's so many different options as to where your life could lead you. And so why stay in the same place where you already know there's not much going on or there's not much growth, and you want to go after certain things. You want to switch things up. You're wanting something more. You're craving something more meaningful to the soul. And so I say, do it. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Okay. So you're communicating that. You're being very clear, very honest, right? King of Swords, he's very honest, straight to the point. And that's for some of you. Just making a decision as to the direction you want to go down and what makes you the happiest and where you want to go in the future. So now that that's done, let's look into your love life. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love in 2021? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in 2021. What can Taurus expect in love life 2021? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding their love life in 2021. Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life? We have the Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Oh, you guys have your guard up. Five of Cups. You have your guard up due to some sort of pain or heartbreak that you went through, and so you have a hard time letting people in. And let's just see. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Okay, so there is this energy moving forward. Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. I think 2021 is going to be a year where you guys are needing to focus on getting your confidence back and getting your backbone and recognizing your worth. It was kind of similar to Aries read. Also getting your strength back, because clearly you guys have gone through some sort of ending with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This was at the bottom of the deck. You've gone through some painful endings in the past, betrayals, hurts, and you're feeling very hurt by it, very burdened. There's so much healing that needs to take place. You have your guard up, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. You're trying so hard to be strong, but at the same time, it's like you have many walls up and you don't let many people in. And I feel as if you guys are more focused towards your coin and your stability and yourself and improving yourself and healing yourself. And you're not going to settle for less. You're going to be waiting for someone who's equivalent of your energy or higher. And so I see in the new year, you're going to wait for someone who is worthy of your time, your energy, who is worthy of you to let your walls down. As you are doing that, I do believe you are focusing on healing and moving forward, taking baby steps with that Six of Swords, because you went through some harsh endings. You went through a lot of emotional shit. And you're trying to get your confidence back. You're trying to get back on your A game. You're trying to feel good about yourself. You're wanting to be in the right mindset before moving into a new relationship or a new connection. You don't want to be repeating the same lessons. Therefore, you're trying to recognize the lessons you learned in your past relationships, these endings, so that you can move forward in a new direction. You don't want to keep repeating the same thing. So you're moving away from the drama and the arguing and the sadness. You will move forward when the time's right. Some of you are just going through a bit of a hard time, or later on in 2021. I mean, this may resonate down the line, of course, for whoever this is. But yeah, I just feel like 2021 is going to be more about you guys getting your confidence back, feeling good about yourself, taking care about yourself, getting that solid foundation regarding you and your finances, your career. Of course, if you're looking for love, besides the cards, you could put yourself out there. The cards don't dictate your life. You have your own free will. Based off the cards, the energy that I'm seeing is that some of you are going through a real hard time, dealt with betrayals and endings, and your guard's up. And how can anybody come in and give you love when you're not allowing anybody to come in? Because your heart's closed off, and maybe you got some healing that needs to take place, and that's all good. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be feeling heartbroken. It's okay if you haven't gotten over your ex. It's okay. All those things are human. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just really need to focus on yourself, your well-being, and recognize that peaceful times are coming. Okay. Always hold true to your values. Never settle for less. Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate for love. Oh, well, I'm lonely, so I'm just gonna sink my expectations down and just let some asshole come in and break my heart. No, you know your worth. You're a fucking queen, and you deserve the equivalent energy back. King, queen, I don't give a shit. Okay. Anything else? The strength, the star, 5 of Wands in reverse. I just feel like as if you guys are focusing on resolving inner issues, or even like childhood issues, how you were raised, because that does have a impact of the type of partners we attract in our lives. And so you guys are really doing some deep ass shadow work. And to be honest, I don't really want to clarify. I don't want to look into this 5 of Cups, because why? Like, it's just gonna be a bunch of heavy things, and like, you already know it, and you don't need me confirming it for you. It's just all about you guys need to focus on your confidence. Let's look into the 6 of Wands, okay, and maybe the 6 of Swords. Tell me, okay, let's get this deck. All right, tell me about the 6 of Wands. Tell me the 6 of Wands for Taurus regarding their love life in 2021. I feel like as soon as you let go of love and expectations and you focus on yourself, and I said this in Aries read, and you know how in your coin and finances read, I was like, okay, some of you might be meeting a lover in your workplace. It's like, if you focus on yourself in your coin and your stability, and your head is in the game and you're focusing on yourself, bettering yourself, love comes unexpectedly when you least expect it. So that's, I'm just saying, that may just happen when you least expect it. All right, 6 of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. 5 of Wands. Chariot in the reverse. Yes, a lot of you are struggling with your confidence. There's like this internal conflict. There's this internal conflict. One day you feel good about yourself and you love yourself, and the next day you're like, oh, I just don't feel good about me. I'm having a difficult time giving myself the love and appreciation. Like, there's this internal struggle going on here regarding your confidence. And we have the Chariot in the reverse again, which is telling me there's this lack of confidence within yourself, within your decision-making skills. You're worried, if I let this person in, what if they're just going to do me wrong like the last person? And you're really, really needing to focus on just building this solid foundation for yourself. 10 of Pentacles. It's coming out again. I can't lie. Like, it's coming out again. And some of y'all may not like it, but you know what? You got your own free will, boo. You got your own free will. You do you. But what the cards are telling me is that you guys need to focus on your own stability. Because then, when you're doing that, you also attract people like-minded. 6 of Swords, where's Taurus moving towards in the future? Regarding their love life, tell me about the 6 of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the future, where is Taurus moving? Some of you might actually be physically moving. 6 of Swords for Taurus. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So learning to forgive. Notice how when I clarified the 6 of Swords, we had the 5 of Wands. And when I clarified the 6 of Wands, we had the 5 of Swords. We got 5, 5, 5. We got lots of change coming out here. By the way, this... Excuse me, oh my god, my throat. Learning to forgive, learning to release the grudges and the hate and the baggage. Just forgiving yourself, most importantly. And healing. 6 of Cups as well. Anything about the 6 of Swords for Taurus regarding their love in 2021? Strength in reverse. Yeah, just basically, you're moving away, but as you're moving away, you're learning to forgive your past self. You're learning to forgive the past, basically. You recognize you're not moving backwards. You're not going to go back to the past because you don't have the strength, the energy towards that. You don't want to go down that road again. But it's almost as if you're looking back at your past self and you're learning the lessons and you're forgiving yourself, and you're also forgiving maybe the other person too. And that's not always easy, and that's a process itself, but it's worth it for your future self. And yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any other messages that may need to come through for you guys, and then we're gonna just end it, okay? Any other messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for 2021? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the upcoming year. What can Taurus expect? Any messages for Taurus for the year coming up? What messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the year coming up? Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the year coming up? Okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse. And the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, getting that confidence and stability. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah. Basically, this upcoming year for you guys, there's going to be a lot of healing taking place based off these past experiences and these endings that you've gone through, past disappointments. Learning that you need to fill your own cup and find happiness from within you. Searching externally, searching for validation externally, searching for everything else externally in people and situations. Things that really are just temporary, never works. You have to kind of find that within you. Finding that joy from within you. Taking the time to learn to love yourself. I think 2021 is going to be a journey of self-love for you guys. Once you learn to really love yourself, you're never going to tolerate any less than what you deserve. You're never going to settle for that asshole who broke your heart. Never again. There's an opportunity for you guys to learn and grow. And I also got to add 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. That equals the 10 of Pentacles. So you got some good shit coming your way regarding your coin. You got money coming. You got things to do. You got bills to pay. You got a business to start. You got shit to take care of. You got new skills, new hobbies, and talents that you're going to learn and pick up in the new year. And you don't have time for stress regarding your relationships and love right now. I'm just saying for my singles out there, because the 9 of Pentacles is a very single energy. And I'm sorry for those who are in a relationship. I guess this read just is not for you. Check out your other placements, like I was saying. Anyways, your hard work is going to be rewarded. There's lots of good stuff coming your way. Lots of lessons learned. And that's basically what I've gotten for you guys. And there's that 2 coming out again. Decisions, decisions, decisions coming up in the new year. Alright? Lots of changes. Lots of shifts. Get ready for it. Surrender to the change. It's all happening for your growth. That's what I got for you guys, Taurus. So if you got something from this read, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.